In this video, we're going to talk about Google Search Console and how to set it up. Getting started with Google Search Console is super easy and it's free. And there's a bunch of ways to set it up, depending on what works best for you. Google already provides a walkthrough on how to set up Google Search Console and verify your site, but frankly it's dull, wordy and abrasive to the eyes. So we're going to give you a much more user-friendly way to get this set up. Trust me, this is the only guide you'll ever need to get Google Search Console set up the right way. So let's get started. So why use Google Search Console? Google Search Console, or GSC, is one of the most, if not most powerful SEO tools out there. But why is it important? At its core, Search Console helps you monitor, maintain and optimize your website's organic search presence. It also helps you get your site indexed on Google. Most primarily, Google Search Console is used to view clicks and impressions. While that's cool, it has much more to offer. For example, it can help you find your search queries that drive traffic. It can help find the pages that rank, identify and leverage backlinks to boost link juice, add sitemaps, locate errors that need fixing, ensure eligibility for rich snippets and schema, make your site more mobile friendly, monitor your core web vitals, and show if your website is hacked. To get started with Google Search Console installation, head over to Google Search Console website. From here, click Start Now. Once you're in, click on Add Property. For the sake of this video, we'll use the satin scent. You don't need to add www or https. Click Continue. Here you'll be asked to verify your domain name ownership via DNS record. You can do this simply if you have access to your domain name. You can do it by adding a text record, and here is all the details to the domain. This is quite easy to do. However, if you need help, you can ask a developer, or you can ask your hosting and they might be able to help you to add the text record. Overall, it's quite easy to do. If your text record is added correctly, it should pop up that your domain is now verified with Google Search Console. So what's next? Once you've set up your account and verified your website, you might be wondering, how do I get my business listed in Google search results? Fortunately, that's very straightforward. Once you've finished the setup, the next step is to submit your sitemap to Google Search Engine Console, which helps index the site. Now keep in mind, this may not happen as quickly as you want and could take up to a couple of weeks for it to show on Google search results. Submitting your XML sitemap is a key ranking factor for SEO, so you definitely want to make sure you've done it right. You can usually find your sitemap by adding sitemap.xml to the end of your domain name. So in this case, we'll use the satinscent.com/xml or sitemap.xml. Here you'll see the sitemap for the satinscent.com. So in our case, this was generated by a plugin that we have on our WordPress website, Yoast SEO. Once you have your sitemap, you can head on over to the Google Search Engine Console, and on the left hand side, under indexing, you can click on Sitemaps. Here you'll be able to put in your website name, which is usually just imprinted here, so this should have been the satinscent.com, and you just put in XML or sitemap.xml and click Submit. If your sitemap is a success, you'll get here status success. Once this is done, you've now indexed your website on Google. You've told Google all of the pages on your website, products, and everything that they need to know. So this should progress over the following weeks to have your site completely indexed. To learn more about Google Search Engine Console and how to use it, you can head on over to Google Support Information about Search Console.